Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by and checking this video out. If this is the first video you're watching, I recommend you hitting the playlist called How to Get Started Racing Gamebirds from Scratch, and then it should take you from it should play the videos in order from 1 to 5, which is this one, and I'll eventually be adding some more. So if this is one of the videos you came across, feel free to check that playlist out, and it should take you. It should play the videos in order. And it's really important too, because preparation is key when doing this, and you'll see why on this blueprint here. Yeah, I usually show my birds, and while I'm kind of talking about the topic that I'm talking about in the video, but this here is just gonna be paper and pencil. This video is about how to get started with a pair, meaning 2 chickens. Okay, this is gonna be following the male line. We have our female. This is a symbol for female. I named her 1. And we have our male. This is the symbol for male. I named him 2. Alright. Once you already did your selection of your female and of your male, of your hen and of your rooster, very similar characteristics, performance, phenotype, abilities, and everything that makes a bird great. And obviously you're gonna pick those birds depending on your goal. Everything that you're doing here is gonna be towards getting closer to your goal, whatever that goal is. What you want to have those chickens for, what you want to produce those chickens for, egg production, athleticism, whatever you want to, whatever it is that you choose to do. This is just the blueprint that I'm gonna give you here, how to get started with 2. First of all, you're gonna breed them. Okay. When you're following the male line, you are gonna use your original male. You're gonna mix them with the best F1. F1 is gonna be the offspring of your original birds. You're gonna grab the best pullets, wait for them to get of mating age, get the best pullets, breed them with this guy here, and see which one produces the best offspring. Okay, best offspring meaning offspring in general, females and males both. Most guys just worry about the males, the ones that produce the best males. I really think you should worry about the females and the males at the same time, because these females here are gonna be what's producing these males here, and it goes hand in hand. You have to select your pullets off of this first step based on their offsprings abilities, performance abilities. Okay, and that means females and males. Females, best egg layers, best moms, dominant, best bodies, best color, whatever color you're looking for, whatever type you're looking for. Males, temperament, stress management, performance, feather, weight, conformation, type. Pretty much perfect birds. So once you found your pullet that outperforms the rest, you're gonna breed them. You already bred them. You already know which one it is. So you're gonna select the best stags, your F2. You're gonna select your best stags, and you're gonna breed them back to F1, back to their mom, back to that perfect pullet. We're no longer using him. You can take him out of the equation. We're no longer gonna use him. All we're gonna use is the stags, the best stags off of that best pullet, and that pullet from F1. We're gonna cross this guys here. Okay. Once we cross them, we are gonna select the best pullets you could find. Okay, the best pullets you could find that are gonna be your F3 generation or F3s. Let me add a 5 for my F.5. So these are gonna be your third generation. Okay, your F3s, you're gonna break them into groups with the best stacks from F2. You're gonna have group 1, you're gonna have group 2, and you're gonna have group 3. Okay, you're gonna match these birds. You're not just gonna throw them in there because that's all. That's what you have. You're gonna still match them. Every step requires some careful selection, and you pairing the right birds all the time. Okay, and for this you need pens. Okay, you need pens. You can use the original pens you had from the original. Just add a couple more, right? You're gonna add 2 more, right? You already have 1 from the original. You're gonna buy 2 more. Stay ahead of the game. Try to buy the pens before you start your breeding. Try to get the pen set up before you start breeding them. That way you won't be overwhelmed, and you'll be selecting your birds with more at a steady pace. You won't be rushing into trying to select. You won't make any mistakes. You'll have your plan set up. You're following. You're trying to get to your goal, so you're following. You're staying ahead of the game constantly. So now that we got that out of the way, pens are very important. Kennels, pens, or whatever you want, breeding pens, whatever you want to do, single mating, whatever. Get them ready before you start breeding. Okay, sorry, I digressed. Now that you have your groups 1, 2, and 3, you selected, you matched your birds perfectly. Now remember, these guys are going for the goal that you're looking for. You don't want to have different color birds, different size. You want to have birds that are alike. Okay, you don't want to have a tall bird, a tall rooster with a short hand, or you don't want to have a skinny rooster with a fat hand, or you know what I'm saying. You want to have them pretty similar. You want them to be consistent. Excuse me. Okay. Once you have your groups, the first year you're gonna breed these guys here, and they are gonna produce group 1. They're gonna produce you your F4. You're gonna keep a pullet from F4. Okay, and you're always testing. All right, you're always testing the stacks just to see what it's giving you. Okay, see how the cock is performing, how his offspring is performing, how her offspring are performing, all the time. But you're only gonna keep 1 pullet, and that pullet from this group, coming from this hen here from group 1, you're gonna keep her in group 1. You do the same thing with group 2 and group 3. You always constantly selecting, always looking what the offspring it's showing, how the offspring is performing. Pullets and roosters alike all the time. And you're gonna keep 1 pullet. Same for group 3. 1 pullet, F4. Okay. Now here is, again, preparation is key. You already have a couple pens. I suggest you get a couple more. I like doing this here. Or you can just make a group, a big pen, a big breeding pen for group 1, a big breeding pen for group 2, and a big breeding pen for group 3. You can do these if you like. You can select more than 1 pullet from the first breeding. You could throw 5, 6 pullets in there if you want. Same here and same here. I personally just select 1 pullet. I keep the extra ones outside. Okay, I might throw them in the backyard for eggs, or in a bigger pen for eggs with maybe one of these roosters. You could do whatever you want. You could multitask, I guess. But here is my here's the selective breeding program. I just need 1. Okay, I just need 1 off of this. That's gonna be my F4. She is the one that is gonna stay in this blueprint here, in this group here, in this program here, you can say. Okay, F4, same for group 2, same for group 3. Okay, I prefer group 1 and break it down into 4 pens, 4 single mating pens. Those 39 by 39, you can make a big pen if you have predators and put the 39 by 39s inside, or you can just put the 39 by 39 outside, depending on your area, your environment. Same for group 2, same for group 3. Okay, these are gonna be for your females only. You got teepees and all that good stuff, but here, this is just for the females. Group 1, you have F3 on one of these pens. I'll put F4 on one of these pens. F4, F4. Okay, got it. Next year, next breeding season, the cock from group 1 is going to move on to group 2. The cock from group 2 is going to move on to group 3. And the one from group 3 is going to move on to group 1. Okay? What I'm going to do with this is that those roosters are now going to breed. I'm now going to single mate them with female F3, female F4. So pretty much cock from group 3 is going to mate with these 3 females. Cock from group 2 is going to mate with these 2 females. And cock from group 1 is going to mate with these 2 females. And I'm going to select a pullet out of each one of those. Okay, out of each one. And I'm going to add them down here. This will be your F5. Technically, it will be your F4 because you're using F3 and F5. But in order for us to avoid confusion, we're just going to name these females here, F5. Okay? F5. 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 Okay? You get it? We got F3, F4, F3, F4, F3, F4. And then this 2 females F5, these 2 females F5, these 2 females F5. Okay, got it.